Chico from Ichiban Painting, and today we're going to be looking at the Dark Vengeance box set. This is the limited edition. Unfortunately, I had to get the Japanese one. I went to the shop, there was one left, but I couldn't call the shop before I got there, so I wanted to get there the first, but there was a guy just before me that got there. Japanese dude bought the last English version, and the guy doesn't even speak English. How the fuck? I don't know. And I tried to ask the guy and told him, you know, listen, I don't speak Japanese at all. It would be really nice if you could, you know, let me have it and take a Japanese version. He's like, I don't speak English neither, but he's like, I really want the English version. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, I couldn't get the English version, so I got the Japanese version. And basically, you're gonna see there's a couple of things missing. Basically, I sold the how to play, the rule book, the template, and the little thingy that comes with it. So basically, what you get in the box, but it's not here right now. You get the Warhammer 40k 168 page mini rulebook, which is fantastic. It looks really great. It's really beautiful. You get also a 48 page how to play booklet. That's also really nice. The quality of these, you know, it's not, I don't want to talk about it, but just the paper and the instruction and everything is fantastic. It's not like the cheap stuff that we normally are used to get in the 40k box. And what you get, okay, in this set, you get 21 Dark Angels. So you get a Company Master, a Dark Angel Librarian, Dark Angel Chaplain, which only comes with the limited edition. That's the only difference from the limited to the other normal standard version. You get 5 Dark Angel Deathwing Terminators, 10 Tactical Squad Marines, and 3 Raven bikes. Then in the Chaos, you get 28 models, 1 Chaos Space Marine Lord, 6 Chaos Chosen, and then after that you get a Chaos Space Marine El Brute, which is one of the major reason why I bought this kit. You get the 20 Space Marine, Chaos Space Marine Cultists, and you get the templates and range rulers and a pack of dice. So the only thing I kept is the pack of dice, because you know me guys, I'm all about the models. But actually I got this set for 80 pounds, which included this. I sold the booklet. The guy gave me a full-size 6th edition rule book, the hardcover, and some also the psychic cards for 80 pounds. And the only thing he asked me to do is that he wanted me to teach him how to do glazing, which took 30 minutes. So it's a pretty good deal, because this kit retails at 65 pounds plus the hard book, hardcover rule book and everything. You know, I got a good deal, I think. So what do you get? You get 4 spurs, and then if you are familiar with the box set that are normally issued by GW, you're gonna know that the assembly of these models are a little bit different. They're press fitted and they are made to be really easy to put together. The detail is fantastic. I looked at the chaplain. I looked at all the are you gonna zoom? Are you gonna focus? Here we go. The detail is wonderful. I would qualify those detail as nice as the detail that you would be aware to get from when you buy the Space Hulk on the Terminators. Look at the Lord, the Chaos Lord cloak and everything, and it even has some recessed detail and everything, so you don't need to do freehand, but you can still have the nice and the big El Brute here. So basically this is what you get in the pack, to about like 700 points. I think I calculated with the owner at the shop. He said about 700 points for each faction. This is the chaplain that you get, and man, seriously, some people are selling this guy for 40 pounds right now on eBay, man. How to fuck people in the ass. But it looks nice. I'm not really a fan of the smoky thing, but overall it's a nice model, and this is gonna be my base for my future project of army. I don't even know which one I'm gonna play, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna paint them in Dark Angel colors. I'm gonna do a successor chapter, because I really hate black, not black but green. Basically what I want to do is that I want to move on to the desk. I want to cut a couple of models up, and we're going to assemble them together and check the pausing of these models and how they fit together, because since it's a you know, the kind of like model that you put them together in afts, I want to show you guys what you're going to get in terms of fitting and what it's going to look like. Okay, so first up we got the El Brute that I put together. Really easy to put together. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. Really super easy. The thing that you want to be careful about this is that if you want to paint these up to a really high standard, these are not, they still, I'm talking about the El Brute. Now we're looking at this guy. You're still going to have to do a lot of work on him. There's the little mold, not mold line, but the line where the joint comes in, where those twos, half of the model come in. Let me see if I can pull it apart. The two half comes in here. You're going to have, now I cannot pull it back together. Here we go. Anyway, the two half come together. You're gonna have these little joint there. Same thing on the arm here. You're gonna have that joint. The fact that these are kits that are made to be placed in parts like this, you cannot really change the pause of this bad boy, but nevertheless it's still a beautiful kit. So but this problem will only happen with the big boy like this, because it's a big part, it's open, it's really, you know, it's two mold line, really easy, not easy to do in small sections like that. If it was a multi-part kit, it would be a little bit more easier for GW to make everything fit, you know, like well together and without having the mold lines in this kind of area. The problem with this kind of set is that if you're the kind of person that likes to paint things separately, it's not going to be really doable on this model. Probably the only thing that you would maybe be able to paint separately is this one. Also, but it really depends on what you're doing. But if you want to get rid of this line here, then painting it separately is not an option, because it needs to be glued in to be able to do the putty work on it. But nevertheless, it's a stunning piece. The detail work is fantastic. Look at this. Hold on, zoom in. Wow, you know, it's really cool. So this is the El Brute, but this problem will not happen with all the models. The way the Terminators fit together, either the Chaos one like this one, which is the Chaos Lord, or the Dark Angel one, the way they made the seams and the parts, the way they cut or designed the parts to be cut together, are still, you know, big good piece of model. And then when the joint in between the two section is in an area where normally you would not really see it, except maybe for this one a little bit here, but still it could be just a little nibby tab of green stuff, liquid green stuff, and you're all set and good. Again, you still have a problem of these are not maybe the best models to assemble, paint, disassemble and assemble them after because of these joints. But for example, this guy would be totally be able to paint him in separate parts. And actually the way that this press fit system works is really great, because if you want to do a zenithal spraying for his armor, then you would spray him from the top, you do your zenithal thing, and then after that you just pop him back apart, especially for the cloak. Then you can do all the work you want on the inside of the cloak here and then the back, and then after that you can glue him together. The fact that they are separated in big parts like this means also that they're going to be a little bit stronger if you use contact glue. If you use plastic glue, you don't have that problem, but a lot of people know that if they put contact glue on multi-part kit, when they when they hit the floor or you drop them, they tend to sometimes break. This, by the way of having the pins, it's like pinning your model but with plastic. There's already pins in it, and the fact that it's all good piece of plastic that comes together with these pins means that the models are going to be stronger than normal regular model if you're using normal contact glue. So overall the detail is fantastic. You can look at, we're going to look at a couple of models, but you've already seen them in the pictures, I'm pretty sure, but still, you know, really wonderful detail and the way they fit together. You can see only two parts on this guy. If we look at the Terminator chaplain that comes, it's not a Terminator, normal chaplain that comes in the special edition, he comes in two parts here, and the way that the seams are going to fit together, you're not going to be able to see them too much, so you still have the possibility of do just a little bit of green stuff work. The detail on the cloak are already embedded in it, so you're still going to be able to do a nice cloak that doesn't require to be a crazy maniac freehand to be able to do something nice. So overall, this kit is wonderful. I love it. The only thing that I would probably bitch about If you look at the Terminators, it's like I said, same quality as you would say in the Space Hulk. Here there's the guy with the big multi-melta and a plasma can or whatever it is. Everything is nice. The only thing I would say is the tactical squad are still, where is the tactical squad? Here you go. The tactical squad are still pretty static, but they still have an, you know, some kind of dynamic pose. But as you can see here, each Space Marine has 3 parts in the tactical squad: the main body, the backpack, and then after that the gun with the hands on it. So doesn't really, you know, allow you to move too much and have too much freedom with them. And it's a little bit sad comparing to all the other, you know, models that are so really well paused and everything. Even the cultists, they look, you know, fantastic. As you can see here, the cultists have really nice paws. They're really nice dudes, but still the tactical squad are pretty static. Look at the cultists here. They're upside down, but it's my camera is in the way. But wow, here we have it. Look at these cultists. They, you know, they have all their nice paws and combat paws and everything, but you're still end up having your normal pretty static tac squad, which is not a big issue compared, you know, when you compare that you get 5 Termies that are really nice, you get 6 Chaos Termies that are super wonderful, a Chaos Lord, the Chaplain, that's really nice, you get a Company Master, or not a Company, I don't know what the name of the guy is, but you know what I mean. So wonderful kit, really nice. This is gonna be the basis for my army. I don't know yet which side I'm gonna go for, if I'm gonna go for Chaos as my main force, or if I'll go with a successor chapter of the Grey, not the Grey Knights, but the Dark Angel. That would be pretty much what I'm thinking. I forgot what's the name of this successor, sorry, I have to plug the battery, the camera. The successor chapter of the Dark Angel that has like a silver base coat and the cloaks are red. I think it looks pretty cool. I just don't want to paint green. I really don't like green, so I'll see what we come up. So I'll have tutorials on how to paint these bad boys up once I put them together, but they're gonna be really easy, so probably one day and I'll be able to put everything together. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen soon though. So I'm all excited. I got all these little minis and it's for my own army, but I get to not paint them because I have too many orders. Okay, so this was Hugo, enough rambling about. This was Hugo from Ichiban Painting. I hope you liked this video. If you have any question about this box set, just, you know, drop it in the comment section, and I'll see you guys on the next video.